Hi everybody, thank you so much for clicking on this video. So in today's video I am doing this tiny flower lady cottage. I think I will call it that, and this is on 30 by 20 lot, I think. Now I don't really remember because I've built this a few days ago, so I don't really remember how much it costs. Or I think it's placed in Windenburg, by that lake, which I thought it was appropriate for this lady to have her tiny house here. And this is actually a house that I kind of saw the backyard of one house on Instagram, and the whole house was white, and I don't know what was on the right side of the picture, but I imagine that maybe this is like a tiny house for an older lady who has who is doing gardening for life, and so she has like a little greenhouse and this tiny house for herself, and probably she's living alone. So yeah, but I really like how I made this house. It is full of flowers, and I really like that greenery. And the backyard, it is a bit smaller than I thought it would be, but I included this sun area. I don't know if that's what it's called, but yeah, so the picture had like red tiles all over the backyard, and the house was in white. Now I've been struggling a bit with colors here, just because I wasn't getting the theme that I wanted. So you will see me change colors a lot. Also, I've struggled with recording this because for some reason some program was opening all the time, so there is a lot of footage missing. Sorry for that. And also I think I didn't include much of a landscaping just because it was a lot. So but yeah, here as you can see, I've struggled with tiles for this place, just because there is a lot of red ones, but since I'm using reshade, a lot of them are really vibrant, so they don't really match into the style I was thinking. And this tiles, I think, worked perfectly with what I've imagined. And as I said, the house in the picture was all white. It looked a bit old, but it was white. But I incorporated these get together wallpapers, and I've tried to restrict the packs that I was using, but I don't think I did a good job. I did try to use a lot of get together just because I really like that pack, and I think that it has like so much options that are, usable. And so I've tried to use that, and I kind of mismatched the windows on the house because I used here as you can see, this one is from Seasons, but I think on the side windows are from Strangerville. And I kind of went with this red white theme. As you can see, I added a bit of color, like I added blue colors and I think orange. At least I've tried to. And but the interior is a bit different. I've tried to incorporate a lot of like wood furniture, and also try to use a lot of greens and blue. So yeah, but here is that seating area, and I was trying to find a carpet because in the picture there was like a gray carpet that was incorporated, and it looked really pretty. And I've struggled with finding one, but since it's outside, Of course, it needed to be a bit darker one, just because the sun would, you know, reflect on it. And yeah, but I think this is where I've tried to, put more things in, backyard, and I've put those trees that I don't really use that much. But I thought it would be, perfect for this lady, just because she really loves to decorate her flowers, and maybe those trees are for her to, um, I don't know how you say it, for her to garden. I don't know, sorry, but yeah, I've also put a lot of those lights throughout the whole lot, and when I was looking at the picture, there was a few lights, but I think I've put a few more just because I don't know. It looked really nice. Everything feels really small and cozy, so that's why I incorporated all of it. And yeah, this is where I was doing the greenhouse. It is really, really small, so sorry about that. And I think also when I've tried to play it and see if all the things are working, I think that maybe that arranging table is not working. Probably because I've put some clutter around it, so probably you will have to delete that. But other than that, I think everything works fine. And what I really liked about this greenhouse is that the sun shines through it, and you will see later in the screenshots that it is really, really pretty. So here is the kitchen, and I think this is like a really good looking kitchen for a flower lady. I've put it in a way that a sim is possible to sit on that love seat, or however it's called. And as you can see, I've used a lot of like wood tones, and yeah, I've just decorated it. It's a bit awkward just because the kitchen stuff, it's not all in the same place. But I think it works out fine. So, and you can only use probably those 3 chairs to sit, but yeah, you can always delete that seat by the window and put chairs, or you can always do whatever you want. So, and then here is the living room. It's really small living room, but when I play tested it, everything worked. So your sim will probably be able to do everything in this living room. You can light the fire. Usually when I put fireplaces, they don't usually work, but in this case they do. And I really liked those couches that I used. They are from Cats and Dogs, I think. I don't think I've ever used them in that color, so it was really a perfect opportunity to use them here. Just because I wanted to use more blue colors and not only green. Now that I think about it, I could have used the green swatches, but I don't know. It looked better with this. And also this wallpaper, I don't think I've ever used that, but it is really, really pretty. And I really like it, and I should probably use it more. And yeah, so I added a lot of flowers around the house, and yeah, I don't think I've added anything more. Maybe some decorations on the wall. But it's a really small, well, to me it is a really small living room and a house. I don't usually do tiny houses. I've talked about it before. I try to do it, but I don't really publish it, just because I don't think people are interested in them, which I know they probably are, but I don't think minds are interested enough. So I'm trying to do more little houses, And yeah, and I think though that picture frame really I don't know from what stuff it is. Um, Maybe kid stuff. I don't know, but it I think it really suited this house. So it was really pretty. Although I wish it wasn't in all blue colors, but yeah. And also wish that we had like a bird for a pet. That would be like really really cool. And I think I would have given the that bird to this lady that loves flowers. That would have been pretty cool. So yeah. And sorry that I mess up my words all the time. I don't know why that is happening today. I've tried to record this voiceover yesterday, but I just wasn't in a mood. I don't know, so I didn't want to do it, and because I've made this build a few days ago, I just didn't really have the time to edit it. So, I mean, I did edit it, but I didn't do the voiceover. And now I'm finally free, so I have a lot of time to, do a voiceover and to maybe start another build. But, yeah, so I don't really have a storyline for this lady. I just know that she lives alone, and I've also put it is a two bedroom house. So the one is main bedroom for the lady, and one is it has two beds. So maybe she had a husband that passed away, and she also has two kids that when they come to visit, they have somewhere to stay. And everything is, she cleaned everything, and she cluttered. I mean, it's not really cluttered. The kids' bedroom, it's pretty, um, neat, and but it has like flowers, of course, as her bedroom, which is this one. It is kind of in awkward shape just because yeah, you can see that everything is like crunched together, but everything works. I did play tested it, and the also I forgot that I've put hanging line for clothes outside, so I forgot to put a washing machine. I don't think it's included in the footage, but I forgot to put it, so I've put it after I recorded it, and I've put the hamper here in the bedroom of the lady. So yeah. I don't think I have anything else to say about this room. I just kind of decorated it, and as you can see, I've used a lot of brown, blue, and green colors because, yeah, that's the whole theme of this house. And yeah, here is the bathroom. I went with this shower tub, but I ended up using just like a shower, and just because I needed a space to put washing machine, I didn't put a dryer machine. I just put a washing machine, just because it is kind of an old house. So I imagine that the lady, hangs her clothes and not dry it in the drying machine. And here is the kids' bedroom. I used this wallpaper through the whole house, so I needed to use it here as well. And I chose yellow colors to be in this bedroom. And since it is really small, I just kind of incorporated this table, and I've put those what is it called? It's not a closet. I don't know. I've put these so that their Sims at least have, and I put it like this just because it was a bit awkward to put it in the wall, and there wasn't enough space, so I kind of left it like that. And we are getting to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!
Hold me close till I get out.